everybody, it's Alisa Murray here tonight with my Martini Talks and one of my very best friends, Melanie. Melanie, welcome to Martini Talks.
Thank you.
We wanted to talk to you guys tonight about being entrepreneurs, taking care of ourselves with good health practices, and just in general our friendship and how wonderful it's been to know each other and be women in business and watching your babies grow and my babies grow and how much fun it is. We've got a fur baby and we've got a beautiful little boy, and we've been taking care of these guys for 9 years. So talk to me a little bit about what's going on and how you're doing and everything.
Well, our adventure started when I was pregnant. I came to see you for my maternity shots.
That's right.
And I was scared to death to come see you. I didn't want to because I thought I was quite large, and by any means, why would I want a photo taken at that time? And now it's one of my most favored photos. Like, it's in my closet. I have a couple, and I cherish those moments. I remember I was told you'll have to come to Elisa's house and get naked on the cement floor because she's going to put rose petals all over you. And so I went and got my rose petals on the way over here. I got pink. You put rose petals all over me, and I was naked and big and pregnant, and that's where it all began. After that, when Christian was a few days old, we came back for his newborn photos, and he was 5 pounds, and we're gracious that we have that photo. We came back 4 times that year.
Yeah.
So we came back
3, 6, 9, 12 months.
Correct.
That's
we came back for maternity, newborn, 3, 6, 9, 12. And then twice a year after that, every year we'd come for his birthday, and then we'd come a little before Christmas to do our Christmas cards.
Yeah.
We've been here ever since and become better friends every time.
I know.
Look forward to coming.
Our birthdays are close together.
Christian calls you Auntie A,
Yeah.
and thinks you're his aunt.
I
So
am
that's
his
what
aunt.
we believe.
I am his aunt.
Yes, ma'am.
So I remember back when we first started hanging out together, you've always been into fitness. You've always been into the gym and been training and doing all that kind of stuff. And recently you started working with a group of people and you went out on your own. You were doing some other stuff, and now you're kind of out on your own. And you're working with the 55 plus set. And then, of course, all this COVID stuff hit. So how has COVID affected you? I mean, the first thing that was sent down and shut down were the gyms.
The gyms,
Yeah.
yes. So for spring break, I took the week off and we went to Disney World. And while we were in Disney World, I was watching the news, and Mayor Turner got on the news and said the rodeo was canceled.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that was the day that you kind of thought, this is a little bit bigger deal than you think. And so then next couple nights, the president got on and said,
Everything's canceled.
everything is shut
Everything's
down.
canceled.
Life is over.
Right.
And so we came home on a Friday, and Disney World closed on Sunday.
I remember that.
And then I have not worked since before spring break. Actually, this is my first week back to work. So I was off work, meaning unemployed, for 12 weeks. I did not work. And I enjoyed every minute of it, because I've always worked, and I enjoyed just being home with Christian and hanging out with him and the dog.
Yeah, that's what's been so nice. Talking to all the people in the client base, which, most of you guys are my friends, that has been a continuous sort of theme that's run through the whole. You would think that it would be crazy. It's not. You would think it would be stressful. It's not. It's actually been wonderful, because you really have gotten an opportunity to spend time that you don't ever get to spend.
Correct.
And I love the fact that, Christian's always talked about all sorts of things when he takes pictures. He's all very inquisitive. So I'm sure that he's kept you very busy with projects to do around the house and pancake making. We're talking about making grandma's pancakes and just all sorts of stuff. How'd homeschool do? How'd you do with that?
I'm waiting on my check.
Homeschool?
No, but I'm waiting on my check from the homeschool.
Oh.
From KDISD. They haven't paid me yet for
Oh.
being a teacher.
Oh.
It's a joke.
Oh. Sorry.
You're supposed to laugh. Anyways, we will cut that part out. Homeschool, I enjoyed it. It was not, I don't know.
Was it hard?
It was a lot of time that needed to be put in it. No, it was not hard. I enjoyed being able to work with him on his schoolwork. Logging into all the different logins and finding them on the computer and getting access to everything took a lot of time in the beginning, but we got it down.
Right.
It was fun. It was okay.
I talked to a couple of people that are in the higher ups at Fort Bend ISD. Fort Bend ISD, for those of you that are not in Houston, Texas, is one of the school districts that we're actually a part of. And you're in what school district?
We're in Katy ISD.
Okay, so not far away, but
Right.
they're all kind of going to make the same decisions pretty much with what goes on. And they're still not made any decisions definitively yet about what's going to happen next year. I mean, it may be that we're still in a sort of quasi homeschool environment. And that would not surprise me if that's how it ends up shaking out. But for us, it was pretty easy because James Edwards been in a homeschool program with Logos for forever. And we were already in that sort of setup anyway, so it just transitioned beautifully for him. The biggest sort of holdup we've got now is, right before all this happened, he was scheduled to take the SAT.
Yes.
And we're still not scheduled to take the SAT. And it's sort of one of those weird things. I've got kids that were leaving to go off to college. They don't know if they're going to go in the fall. And then the juniors, which is the situation that we're in, they're not even able to really prepare what's going on, where are we going to be, how are we going to prepare for that. And some discussion's been made that the universities are going to just scratch the whole need for having the SATs and just go based on the GPA. So we'll see how that goes and plays out. But it's such a strange time for everybody, really. It's just been kind of weird.
Very strange.
Yeah, weird.
Very unknown.
Now, you had called me and texted me about some ivy that you're planting. What did you and Christian decide to do around the house? I've been doing all this gardening. What did you guys get done while you were home?
So my neighbor brought us a trailer full of soil.
That's awesome.
And my yard is a rectangle, so along the sides and the back, we dug out flower gardens.
Good.
Put the soil in there, and then we put the bricks of the stone around it.
Ooh.
And then, like you have your ivy wall up the house, that's what I want around the back. I want to cover the fence. I have a neighborhood cement fence that I want covered in green to make it prettier, to make the yard prettier. Mm-hmm. So we put ivy along the back and Star of Jasmine on both sides.
Ooh.
So hopefully it'll start growing.
Did you plant any vegetables?
Other little things, because Christian was here last time and you gave him a cucumber. He said he wanted to plant cucumbers. So we planted cucumbers and strawberries in the back.
Good.
So we'll see.
And they're good companions for each other too.
Oh, really?
They are. Cucumbers like to be planted with spinach, cucumbers, and strawberries all do very well together.
How do you know that?
I just do. I just do.
That's awesome. When I was a little girl, my grandparents, strawberry was my favorite fruit. So my grandfather, Pop, had strawberries planted in our backyard, his backyard for me. Tons of strawberries.
Yeah, they're really hard to get started. I mean, I've probably tried the past 5 years. But this year I have put them in a covered bed and watered them every day and fertilized them and babysat them and protected them from the birds. And we're just now starting to see just a few each day come up. Yay. So it's not, yay. I'm told that the runners go, and then when the runners go, it's like the second and the third year where you really see like a full bed. But you just have to help winter them. So, and we never get it that cold here. There's only about 5 or 10 nights that we actually get cold. So I'm hoping I can just keep things covered up, and hopefully we'll have the strawberries that we have right now living a long time. Yeah. So I don't know if that's where was your grandfather?
That was in Dallas.
Okay, still Texas though.
Similar climate, except for not as humid and hot all year round.
Yeah.
So yeah, they'll do good. If they did good there, they'll do fine here.
So how are you doing with the whole vacation stuff? I know you guys got that one in right before
we got that one
the craziness started, and then I've had a lot of clients, with my travel business. There's not a lot of people wanting to book and get on an airplane right now, let alone sleep in somebody else's hotel room. It's just a lot of big question marks about when that's going to be safe to do. But I know that you guys go to the beach every year, so I think that's coming up.
We'll still try to go. We're planning to go, and we'll drive there and try to make it in one quick drive without stopping at a gas station or a restroom. Ooh, just kidding.
I was going to say, that's not going to be
I
possible.
know friends that said that they did it like that and stopped on the side of the road, so we'll see what we can do.
Okay.
But we will drive all the way there to Santa Rosa, Florida, which is on Highway 30A, where we go every summer since he was a baby, and hopefully I can retire there one day. But we'll drive there, and then we'll stay at the beach house and not really go. We won't go anywhere. We'll go to the grocery store and we'll go to the beach. And where we go on the beach, there aren't a lot of people. So we'll be 6 feet social distance.
All that social distancing will still be in place anyway. Yeah. I don't know what we're going to do. This was supposed to be a huge year. 50th, and In February, I spent the day in bed. I'm supposed to have our 30th wedding anniversary in Mexico. Mexico's still closed. There's COVID everywhere. It's June. I'm not sure if we're going to do that this year. I kind of think that it's going to be next year. I kind of think that this is going to be the year to just lay low, stay in Texas. We may not even go to North Carolina for Thanksgiving. It just is going to be dependent on what's going on with airlines and what they're able to do. And I've got a lot of friends that are in the airline industry, and not everybody's really happy still with the way that they're doing the rows. Like they're still putting people seat
Yes.
until they start to split those guys up. I just don't know how comfortable I am with being in there. I mean, that's not any different in terms of keeping yourself safe.
No,
even with a mask on.
Yeah.
And speaking of masks, guys, you won't believe what she sent to me or brought me today. There's two things that I just love more than anything else in the world. But actually, there's two things I love more than anything else in the world except for my family and my friends. And it's, you can guess, what's the first thing do you think it is? It's my Tito's vodka.
Oh, that's the first.
Which
okay.
we're having here. So you know what? Here we go. And cheers to you.
Cheers.
And she brought me a nice big bottle of Tito's, which is fantastic. You know that they love you and that you're best friends when they show up with the vodka. And then the other thing, which I'm going to be buried in, guys, is my Louis Vuitton. And she was out there on social media with my little Christian the other day, and she was sporting a Louis Vuitton mask, and I said, holy moly, where did you get that, sister? And she brought me one today, so I thank you for that. That was just really super special. And every time I go out, I'm gonna be like sporting my little Louis Vuitton mask and looking so much better than what I've been wearing with that throwaway blue thing that I got at the Walgreens, which is not cute at all. Now I can be cute. And y'all know I like to be cute.
Oh yes, you'll be adorable.
To be fancy. I don't like to be just plain Jane. So
I'm sure you were cute in your throwaway.
Well, it's all right, but this is much, much better, and I really appreciate you doing that for me. That's super sweet. That's super sweet. Well, I hope you guys have had a chance to sit and visit with some of your best friends, maybe exchange those necessities like vodka and masks, which seems to be the priorities these days. And just thank you guys for tuning in, and we appreciate you guys watching, and hope you guys are living your sweet life. Have a good evening.
Bye.